everybody. It is Miss Catrone and Mr. Martin from Citizenship Academy. Now, like a lot of you guys, we both love basketball, and one of our absolute favorite players is Steph Curry, and he plays for the Golden State Warriors. Now, Mr. Martin and I found a book that is it's a children's book, and it's all about Steph Curry. Now, as you're listening to us read today, I want you to listen for what character strengths he shows in the book. All right, let's get started. Mr. Martin, you want to start?
Sure. It's The Boy Who Never Gave Up. It's Stephen Curry's children book by Anthony Curcio. All right. After dinner one night, a boy sat down to do his homework. He just sat there, staring at the table, daydreaming. Mom, do you think I could play in the NBA like Dad? The boy's mother looked at him with a smile and said, if you practice enough, I think anything is possible. But for now, you need to finish your homework.
When the boy finished his homework, he went outside and did what he always did. He played basketball.
The boy played other sports too, but he loved basketball. Basketball was the only sport that really made him dream.
The small boy dreamed of one day playing in the NBA. Starting at guard, number 30, Stephen Curry! Yeah! Ooh! Ah! Stephen yelled in his best crowd screaming voice.
Nice job, Mr. Brown. That was good.
Thank you.
The problem was Stephen was too small and too short. All the kids at school just knew that he was too little for the NBA, except for Stephen, of course. One day, I'm going to play in the NBA just like my dad.
I like that he shows his class picture and he points to himself. Can you guys find him? He does look kind of small, but let's see if that stops him. Ha ha! The other kids at school laughed. There is no way that you'll play in the NBA like your dad. He is big and strong, and you are small and weak. Oh, Mr. Martin, I hate how mean the kids are being to him.
That's not the other people mindset. No.
Not at all.
Despite his size, little Stephen kept playing. He became very skilled at dribbling and passing. But because the hoop was so high and he was so short, it was difficult for Stephen to shoot the ball when he was guarded closely.
He was only 5'6" tall and 125 pounds as a sophomore in high school. Because he was smaller, Stephen had to work harder and practice more. I like how he shows a lot of hard work and he doesn't give up. That's great perseverance.
Yes, it is. One day, Stephen's dad was watching him shoot baskets outside. He noticed how hard Stephen tried to always get better.
Son, you have more heart and determination than any other player I have seen. I know you are smaller than other players, so I want to teach you something that will help. Oh, I love how his dad is so helpful. That's awesome. That's definitely other people matter.
He's got a good helper. He was an NBA basketball player himself, so got a good teacher. The other kids may be taller, but if you bring up your shot and learn to shoot faster, they won't be able to stop you. And that was his dad who said that.
Oh, I like how they have quotation marks in there. That lets us know that someone's actually talking. We learned about that in 2nd grade. Stephen did what he always did. He practiced. It wasn't easy changing the way he shot, but he kept working every day on what his dad had taught him. Although it wasn't work to Stephen because he loved basketball. When he practiced, he still dreamed of playing in the NBA. Starting at guard, number 30, Stephen Curry!
Oh, this is a good picture. The following year, all of his hard work showed on the court. His dad was right. The other players weren't able to stop him.
Stephen led his high school team to 3 conference titles, earning himself several honors, including being voted one of the best players in the state.
That's not a bad high school feat. That's pretty good.
Awesome.
Stephen graduated from high school and was thinking about where he wanted to go to college. He only wanted to go to one school, Virginia Tech, where his dad had played. Stephen knew he would play there too. All he needed was for them to give him a chance.
All right. But they didn't. Virginia Tech and many other schools didn't think Stephen could play on their teams. They thought he was just too small and not strong enough, except for one coach at a very small college. His name was Bob, and he was the coach at Davidson College. Coach Bob saw what no one else could see. Wait until you see Stephen Curry, he told everyone. I like that this coach believes in him.
He wasn't paying attention to how tall he was. He was seeing the skill. Very good. All right. Stephen Curry could not be stopped. He led his team to victory over schools that were 10 times the size of Davidson College, all the way to the Elite Eight. Coach Bob was right. Wait until you see Stephen play. Stephen broke many records and won several awards. He even led the entire country in points scored per game.
All right, up here we have a chart, and it shows us some of Stephen's stats. So as a freshman, he had 21 points per game. As a sophomore, he had 25 points per game. And as a senior, he had 28 points per game. He's getting better every year.
Yep.
Let's see what he says. Oh, I also noticed that up here we have some bubbles, and that looks like it's what someone's saying. So let's find out what people are saying about him. People who watched Stephen play in college started to see what Coach Bob had seen all along. Many were beginning to believe what Stephen had always believed about himself. But there were still many people that said Stephen was just too small to play in the NBA. They said he got lucky, that he wasn't strong enough, that he wasn't good enough. They just kept talking and talking. So all these voice bubbles are things that people are saying about him. They say he's too weak, not tall enough, not tough enough, not strong enough. Steph is so skinny, they'll break him. He was a good college player, but he'll never make it to the NBA. Too small. All of these people are trying to discourage him, but he's working so hard. All right, Mr. Martin, take it away.
All righty. But Stephen didn't listen. He was too busy winning the NBA's Most Valuable Player award twice, leading the league in scoring and steals, taking his team to NBA championships, and pretty much breaking every three-point record that has ever existed. And we have in this bubble, it says, what did you say? I can't hear you. What? I still can't hear you. So he listened, or may not have listened to the haters out there, but it motivated him to get him better. So that's
absolutely. That's where we are. Stephen was told he was too short in high school, too weak in college, and not good enough to play in the NBA. He has proven that never giving up is more important than being the biggest, the tallest, or even the strongest. But most importantly, Stephen Curry has proven that, I like that it's ... instead of cliffhanger, and right now he's in a bubble saying, dreams come true.
Oh, cliffhanger. He's proven to never give up. And that is The Boy Who Never Gave Up by Stephen Curry.
All right, guys, I hope you loved that story as much as I did. As far as character strengths, I definitely saw how he showed perseverance. No matter what people said to him, he never gave up and he kept trying. Mr. Martin, what did you notice?
I noticed that his family was there to support him along the way, give him a lot of pointers, and to not worry about how long his path may take and wherever he went. So luckily, Stephen grew from 5'6" to 6'3", and his ball skills were always there. So it's a great story. Thank you, Ms. Catrone, for sharing that.
Alrighty, yeah. Thank us, guys, for listening along. If you liked this story, make sure that you leave us a comment. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.